Hi, I'm Siren Grace Tibol Mera. I am a first-year practical nursing student in Red Deer College. In this video, I'm gonna show you a scenario where I take a vital signs for a patient. Hi, good evening. I'm Siren Grace Tibol Mera. I am gonna be your nurse for tonight. And what I'm gonna do tonight is we're gonna take your vitals just to make sure that everything is okay with you. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna get my things here. Okay, let's start. We're gonna do hand washing. First, we have to turn the top on and put it onto lukewarm temperature, not too hot, not too cold, okay? Okay, right temperature. And then we have to get soap. You have to lather your hands with the soap for at least 15 to 30 seconds. So we're gonna do, first we're gonna rub our hands together. And then rub the back hand. And after that, we have to do nails. And each finger. And then we're going to do the wrist part. So next, we're going to rinse the soap off. We have to start from the wrist, then below to the fingers by doing this. Do this. And next. So after that, make sure that you don't touch the top off, okay? Just pat dry the skin. And after that, use the used tissue for turning the top off. And then you have to put it on the garbage. That was hand washing, and now we're gonna use hand sanitizer to do hand hygiene. First, you're gonna put the hand sanitizer on your hands. A mouthful, and then first we're gonna try to rub it like what we did in hand washing. So rub until it dries, okay? Maybe 15 to 30 seconds too. Back to wrap hands, do the nails. Just rub your hands. Until it dries off, okay? And your wrist. And let it dry off, okay? So that's how you do hand hygiene. Okay, the equipment that I'm going to use is the stethoscope, the sphygmomanometer, which is the blood cuff pressure, and a wristwatch. We're also going to need oral temperature. Assessing normal oral temperature for adults. The normal range for adults is between 36 degrees Celsius to 38 degrees Celsius. First, we have to apply gloves if it's indicated into the policy of the facility that you are going to work at. Next, we have to pick up the thermometer and make sure that the oral probe with the blue tip is attached into it. After that, we're gonna put a disposable cover into the probe. But be mindful that you do not press the ejection button. After that, we're going to ask the client to open her mouth and put the probe in the posterior sublingual pocket. And we're going to ask the client to hold into that place and with her lips closed. Keep the thermometer in place until you hear the audible sign that it is finished. And if you can see that the patient's temperature is on display. Remove the oral probe in the client's mouth and tell the client what's her temperature. After that, push the rejection button so you could discard the disposable cover of the oral probe and put it into the thermometer storage unit in your facility. So the next thing I'm gonna perform is assessing your pulse rate. Okay, we're gonna do it in a 1-minute cycle. Okay. So your pulse rate is 78 beats per minute, which is around the normal range, between 60 to 100. So you're in good condition for your pulse rate. And assessing your the rhythm, the tempo of your pulse rate, it's quite good. So it's in an even tempo, which means it doesn't have any irregularities or things as such. And also for the force, it's a 2 plus, which is normal. It's quite strong for your pulse. In this situation, I'm gonna do respiration rate, and I'm not gonna tell my patient that I'm going to do it, because there's some instances that some of the patient, if they knew that they're being watched, they're gonna have some irregularities in their breathing. I'm checking it twice just to make sure that it's alright. But make sure that's alright. But in reality, I'm gonna check her respiration rate. Okay, let's check. Excuse me, I'm just gonna do it again just to make sure that it's alright. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So it's still the same, so it's okay. The normal respiration range for adults is 12 to 20 beats per minute. When I assessed her, she got 18 beats per minute, which is in the normal range. And the quality of her respiration is normal. And lastly, I'm gonna take your blood pressure. Okay. So I'm gonna use your right hand, okay? Just stay there. Okay. Here. Okay. Here it is. Next. Okay. Okay, I just located your baseline systolic pressure, and it's around 110. And so I'm just gonna do another one by using the stethoscope. Balik na po. your blood pressure is around 118/78, which is around the normal blood pressure range for a normal adult. And so the current findings for your vital signs, all of your vital signs are looking normal, which is very good to know. So, is there any concerns or questions that you want to ask before you go?
I don't think so. I'm good.
Okay then, that's great. You have a good day and thank you so much. Okay.